Alright, time for homework 3. The first two were graphing inequalities. Second one has got a story you gotta write inequalities and then graph them. Okay, so let's move on to number 1. Let's do the first one in red. It has a y-intercept of -1. Okay, that's the number that has -1. It has a slope of -3/4. So you can go down 3 as you go right 4. And put another point. You only need 2 points to draw a line. It says greater than or equal to. So the or equal to makes it so we can draw a straight line, a solid line. It goes through the points. And now we know where the line's going to go. It says greater than or equal to. The greater than part says we shade above the line. And that one is done. Okay, let's jump over to blue. We'll graph the other one. It has a y-intercept of +2. So put a point there, +2 on your y-axis. It has a slope of 6/4. If you go up 6 and right 4, you get to a new point. And this one just barely fits on the graph, because up here is 8. Yeah, if you go up 6 from 2, you get to 8 and right 4. Okay, or you can go down 6 as you go left 4. 1, 2, 5, 6, and you go left 2. Oh, sorry, not 2, 4. And you go left 4. Okay, so now we know where the line's going to go. A bit of note, 6/4 is the same thing as 3/2. So you could go up 3, right 2, up 3, right 2, right, and get your points. Anyway, it has a strictly less than, so we are not going to have a solid line. We're going to have a dashed line that goes through our points. Okay, it is less than, so you have to shade down below the line, which is this direction, and make sure you double shade the part that gets double shaded. Make sure that's darker, because that's where the solutions are. Okay, let's jump over to number 2. Again, two inequalities that we need to graph, but you have to solve them for y first. So let's start with this first one. You gotta get y by itself, so subtract 5x from both sides to get 4y is less than 32 minus 5x. Okay, we have to get y by itself, so divide everything by 4. Divide everything by 4. Since we divide by a positive, it's still less than. We don't switch. 32 divided by 4 is 8, and 5x divided by 4 is 5/4 x. Okay, so our first one is ready to go, ready to be graphed. While we're in the solving mood, we're going to solve the other one. We have to get that one solved for y as well. So you got to subtract 2x from both sides. You'll get -4y is greater than or equal to 12 minus 2x. Okay, you got to divide by the 4 to get it by its to get y by itself. So divide both sides by -4. Divide by -4. Whenever you divide by negative, you switch the direction. So instead of being greater than, you gotta be less than or equal to. 12 divided by -4 is -3. -2 divided by -2x divided by -4 gives you positive 1/2 x. Okay, so we got our second one. It is ready to be graphed now. Let's get the red one down first. It has a y-intercept of 8. That's all the way up here. Okay, right there at the very top, but it has a slope of -5/4. So go down 5 as you go right 4. And you go down 5 as you go right 4. And you got your line ready to go. It is strictly less than, so you gotta have a dashed line instead of a solid line. Put arrows on the end, and it is less than, so you shade this side of your line. Okay, this is the side that gets shaded. And time to draw the other one. It has a y-intercept of -3, so go to -3, you put a point down. It has a slope of 1/2, so go up 1 as you go right 2, up 1, right 2, right? You know where your line's going to go now, no? It has a less than or equal to. The or equal to makes it so you can have a solid line. So we'll do a solid line here. And it's less than, so you shade this side of your line. And the part that gets double shaded is right here. And that is where the answers are. And I hope that wasn't too fast.